like the intros I've seen would be like namaste, konnichiwa, hola, aloha. We'll come with our own, but for now, Grand Rising. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy 2024. Happy first new moon of the new year. There's a lot of beautiful energy in the air, and my love and I, my twin flame and I.
Hello.
Intentionally said twin flame, true, real twin flame. We'll talk about that in a whole other video. Are here to talk about 11 ways that you can, and that we are working on, aligning with the new earth. So we've heard a lot of discussion about what new earth and, you know, the 3D and 5D split, all these different discussions are happening right now in this community. And we see it as a time, especially because it's the first new moon, it's 111. What better time than the present to talk about how we can all align ourselves more with this new earth, co-create this new earth together. So without further ado, let's get into it. Because we live in this earth and we're moved by the earth, and there is a whole celestial body, aka the moon, attached to the earth, it moves with waves through our emotions as well. So pay attention to the lunar cycle. Number one way, first way to align with new earth, pay attention to the lunar cycle. Today is a new moon, which is why we're having a new beginning, and it go on and so forth, from the new moon to the first quarter, to the full moon, to the last quarter. How are you aligning yourself with the lunar cycle? Number two, the second way to align yourself with new earth, get serious, seriously serious about your purpose. Why are you here? The best way that we can all benefit and build new earth is diving holistically into our purpose. Everybody has a unique purpose. His purpose and my purpose may be similar, but they are not the same. Just like you watching may feel similar, but you are not the same either. You are a beautiful one of one person. So what is your purpose? Why were you created and on this earth? In particular, why are you a part of New Earth? What is your purpose here, right? It's not even in a, think of it as a motivating way of saying, this is what I know I'm known for, and no one else can take this away from me. Nobody else does it the way that I do it. Which is a beautiful segue into number three, the third way to align with New Earth, is to cultivate your spiritual gifts. Discover and nurture your spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts and your purpose go hand in hand. For me, I know that my purpose ties back to music because my spiritual gift is in music, right? Listening. So everybody has their own individual spiritual gifts, whether you have one spiritual gift or many spiritual gifts. That ultimately ties back to what your purpose is meant to be. And when we say a spiritual gift, it's something a lot deeper than just saying, oh, I'm really good at adding and subtracting. Maybe you have a spiritual gift of understanding arithmetic, like an Einstein of some sorts, right? How can you take even the most mundane tasks that are somewhat strengths or things that you do naturally and turn it into a spiritual gift? Oh, I enjoy organizing. Maybe you're meant to help literally organize a whole system of Akashic records type of situation, or whatever it might be, right? Everybody has their own individual spiritual gifts that ultimately, again, tie back to the purpose and align us all with this beautiful new earth that's taking place in real time. Number four, also extremely important, is honoring your body. Our human vessels are what allow us to be here in this plane. They help us to manifest. So if your body is full of dis-ease, you do not have a healthy vessel for manifesting and creating, right? If you're not feeling good, the things you create aren't going to feel good. What you do isn't going to feel good. So that's always kind of, before we even can really dig deeper on the mind and the spirit, you have to honor your body. Even like, we've had moments recently where we'll feel like we're, in our mind, we're going 100 miles per hour, right? We have all these ideas we want to do, but our body is tired. So there's nothing you can, it will stay in the mind, right? Your body is what it allows you to manifest here. So you have to honor your body, from what you're eating to what you're even consuming, your eyes, your ears, everything, all your senses. How are you honoring your body? And the last one for me, number five, the fifth way to align yourself with this new earth, is humbling yourself humbling all of ourselves, humbling myself, humbling himself, all of us, to a divine higher power. I am not God, he is not God. We may have God essence inside of us, but there is still something higher that is allowing this to occur, that created us here. And I'm not going to be the one to tell you what it is, right? Because in the day, we're learning more and more that the power of spirituality is recognizing that we're not all meant to submit to one type of way of honoring, right? We are all meant to have our own personal, unique connection with this higher power. Some people call it God. Some people call it Allah. Some people call it the universe, Jehovah. I could go on and on, right? But it is a spiritual essence that you know that you are not the biggest thing on this planet, right? You are not that, right? You don't create other people in the same kind of way. So those are the kind of things that allow you to, when things get overwhelming, when you are trying to rely on just your own devices, eventually you're gonna have to get to a point where you have to submit, right? You have to pray, you have to bow down and honor that a lot of this is not in your control. So how can you humble yourself to something that does have control, that you can have a conversation with, that can guide you to New Earth? So that was me, that 5, yep.
Beautiful. Really appreciate that. For sure. Hope y'all was taking some notes on that one. She was dropping a lot of gems. There were a lot of gems dropped.
Thank you, boo. It's your turn to drop some gems. You ready to get into it?
But let's do it.
Let's do it.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Yet again. Yes. Here we are. Peace and love again, family. It's an honor to be here with you. It's an honor to be here with you, Queen Mikki LaDawn. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
You too, Amir Daze.
All gods and goddesses, kings and queens. Gods and goddesses, kings and queens. Let's rise above the definition of those words, right? Let's find the essence. Let's find the truth that gives praise to the Almighty. So we're going to get right into this. This is really just a translation of how we're looking at the earth as a sphere, as a globe. Again, scientifically, all the debates, controversy, we'll let that rest for right now. Fact of the matter is, when we talk about ball is life and life is ball, it's natural for me to put it in perspective with the 5 positions on the basketball court. So you have 5,
I like that.
I have 5, and we'll have one that we unite on for that magic 11. You know what I'm saying? All praise. So, first and foremost, we have the point guard, also point guard. Guarding these points that God has already put on the board, but also pointing to God within and all around you, being aware. Now we have the shooting guard. Guarding your shots, guarding your blessings, guarding the different opportunities, spiritual opportunities that utilize love, and making sure you're taking calculated shots, making sure that in this new earth, you're only giving your time and energy to things in a meticulous way that honor you, that give you a level of embrace and fulfillment. Then my third one is talking about that small forward, taking small steps forward, brick by brick. It really speaks for itself. Again, same thing on that brick by brick, moving things forward in a powerful way, making sure that you're taking power steps and power moves. It's incredibly important. And 5, we want to center. We want to find our center. We want to guard our center. We want to protect our center in our universe and find different defense strategies. You know what I'm saying? That big hard body that holds it down for everybody. So full circle.
I love that.
We bring it to the clear evidence.
That's right.
And we rise and shine again. Big Baiyina vibes.
Number 11, be the clear evidence.
Yes, Lord.
What is the clear evidence, real quick, for them here?
The clear evidence is the clear proof that our Creator demonstrates. And the clear evidence is the clear and straight religion. What do you have to do to get to paradise, to manifest paradise here on the planet and beyond? 1, draw yourself in to God. Worship God purely with a pure heart. Create 2, create that consistent worship on a daily basis. 3, serve your fellow creatures. And peace and love.
Come on.
Yes, Lord.
So there you guys got 11 ways to align with New Earth. I love Amir's rooting his 5 in the basketball positions. I did not think that creatively on my 5, but together we make a beautiful team. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
God is love. Peace.
Peace and love, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Zoop.
11-11, I just prayed up to the heavens. I made 1,000,000 wishes. I wouldn't you making it happen? 11-11, I just prayed up to the heavens.